Hello there, here's another tank update of the 20-gallon long for the new series. Just putting another update. This is day number 9, we'll say. I know I just posted the other video. I was busy working and a ton of stuff came up. So, this is day number 9 of my 20-gallon long saltwater reef tank. Now, with this, I was supposed to be building a tank stand for this weekend, today and tomorrow, but some stuff came up, and unfortunately that won't be happening until I find someone else to help me. So, just a quick update, just letting you know what corals I have from the frag swap that I went to shortly after I made that last video. That was last Sunday. A lot of good news since I've had the tank going and everything else. So, and also from my last update on my 30-gallon breeder, some of the corals that I put in there, I've brought back here, and here's some of them and whatnot. The one up here that looks like it has bleached out and everything, that is a reverse sunset Montipora capricornis. The problem with that, why it looks like it's bleached out like it has, when it was in the tank it got flipped over from I don't know what, but so the lighting wasn't getting to this area here, and it's actually starting to come back since I brought it back into this tank and I've been monitoring it. You can see there how it's kind of filling up now. Before it was really blotchy, like all the way at the bottom, just like at the bottom part, how there's like a couple of those polyps there. It was blotchy, like a couple of polyps here and there and whatnot, but it's starting to come back, so that's good. If I can get it on this side. Nope, not looking like I'm able to get it to focus. But on the back side there, it's all fully grown and everything else on the back side. Let's just see this. Sorry if it's upside down, but kind of see it over there somewhat. So, like that whole back edge there is all grown and everything. So, that's the scoop with this reverse sunset Montipora capricornis. Probably not enough flow, but I don't know what it is. So I'm working on that, trying to figure out what makes it happy and everything else. Yeah, there we go. So let me know if you know any tricks or trades or whatever about reverse sunset Montipora capricornises, or if it's just like other capricornises. So say that in the comments. Here we have some green zoanthid polyps. They haven't grown at all or anything. They're under more lighting, so they're opened up a little bit more than they were in the 30 breeder. Still looking nice. A lot of color. Loving it. Camera just isn't picking it up for whatever reason, just like you see in all the other videos. So, unfortunately, you can't see how green it truly is. It looks more turquoise and faded. So, that's looking good. It's looking healthy. Back here is the pink bird's nest that was at my mom's work. Man, this thing just does not do very well with focusing in this tank. Man, that is horrible. So, this one here is grown quite a bit since I got it. I know I didn't focus very much on the corals and zoomed in on them or anything like that when I got them. But, as you can tell, the second nub there in the back, there we go, the one back there on the long one in the back, that's pretty much grown. It's just a small nub, so that's the growth that I've got on that, as well as those other two. Well, some of them are nubs, and if you can see, there's a nub halfway on that long one. It's right there, kind of. No, this thing just isn't focusing very well. That's what happens when you get a 480p digital camera, I guess. But that little nub there is new, and hopefully that'll start branching. Hopefully within a month I'll be able to frag that and sell it. So let's hope for that. So there's that. Here's a quick little thing on the live rock I have. Not very much. Hence 20-gallon long tank, and that's all I have. So yeah, not very much yet. Back here. Now, in the last video, I had the rock of the huge mushrooms, which had 5 on it, and then the one with the single and one with 2 that I fragged off, which I kept. The one with the 5 I traded for all of these corals here, the 6 of them. We got some digis, a green cap, acropora. I want to say it's a tricolored. Top of it's like green and the base is like a reddish color. There might be a staghorn in one of these corals, I'm not sure yet. Have to refigure that out. But that's a digi, and I know that's a digi. This middle one here, not really sure what it is, but it's similar to the 2 digis, and except for its polyps, they have like a green tint to it, and it's closed up right now. It's pissed off for whatever reason. It's hard to get happy, I guess. But when it does open up, its green tint kind of resembles the one of the green cap, which is pretty nice. So let's hopefully in the next video I'll be able to pick that up. Maybe, I don't know. Lighting sucks with cameras and everything, so there's that. So those are the corals I got from the frag swap with the 1 mushroom rock that I had with 5 on it. So I think that's a pretty good deal. With the zoanthid polyp there that wasn't attached to any rock, I have since attached it. It's similar to these ones, but it's a lighter green in the center, and they just don't open up as much. So working on that, getting that to open up. But if you can see, there's a little nub there on the bottom of the smaller of the 2. So hopefully that's going to be a new head there, so that's growing nicely. As for this coral here, I don't know what it is, if it's a digi, if it's a staghorn, I'm not really sure. I don't think you can really tell, but since I've gotten it, that hook there in the back is all new growth. So that's growing pretty fast. You can see the white tip here in the front, right there above my fingernail. You can see that that's pretty new growth. So that's growing fairly quick in a week since I've gotten it. This coral here, you can see how it's bent over right there. The white part from like my finger up is now new growth, and on this part it was underneath that dark ring. It was starting to round over, so that's pretty good growth too, I say. As for this one here, if it can get a good angle, you can see it's starting to grow. There's some white spots on it, so that's not too bad. This green cap Montipora, basically, like, alright, let's see if I can get it. All that is new growth since I got it. That's growing pretty fast. I'm liking that. Hopefully I'll be able to frag that in a little while. Trade it, sell it, who knows. So that's good for that. Now with other corals here in the back that I did not trade for or anything, I bought them. This eagle eye or something eagle eyes zoanthid polyp, it's a red ring with like a dark purplish bluish center ring, and then the outer polyps are like a faded yellow. So it's some sort of eagle's eye zoanthid polyp, so it's pretty nice. A couple of people have been looking for them and haven't been able to find them anywhere. I don't know how I picked this up. It was at my this pet store that the guy that I traded all these frags for and everything, that he works at every now and then. He asked me where I got it, and I said I was working. He's like, I don't recall ever having it there, but the lady who sold them to me said that they've had them for quite a while, so I don't know. And when I picked that up, I picked up this green blue candy cane. Color's actually picking up fairly well. It looks really pissed off right now, just so you know. It's usually bigger than a $50 size for each of these. And when I picked it up originally, that section up here at the top was pretty well touching. It was like still like one, it wasn't separated fully there. So those two are separating into two different heads, so that's good growth. I fed them last night and they puffed up really nicely. So my candy cane's doing good. I've always wanted a candy cane. I got a candy cane now. Pretty happy. Can't be more excited about that. And here I have a orange Montipora capricornis. I picked this up at a local Petco for 20 bucks. Yeah, it wasn't too pleased about being at Petco though. And when I picked it up, it has bubble algae, as you can see there, and there's a couple others around. But the thing that I'm liking about it is that there's like a second shelf there that's growing underneath. So hopefully that will grow into another thing so I can frag this in half, which I'll probably do sometime this week, and get a pretty decent sized frag, considering that's like the size of a Reese's cup, just for size reference. So, and you can see how it's white around the rim. That was only because it's probably not getting enough flow or lighting, or a combination of the two, so I'm working on getting that fixed. Sometime this week I should be getting some power heads in here, because right now I just have the canister filter with the two outlets there. I want to say it's like 300 gallons per hour. Not really sure, but I have the Rio 800 right here that is originally on my protein skimmer, which just I can't seem to get it to work. So I took the propeller apart and it's faded as I don't know, it's just faded as heck. So yeah, I try not to swear, so I want to keep it appropriate for everyone. So I'm gonna try to either get a new Rio 800 or just buy a whole new protein skimmer altogether. So there's the coral update. I don't have any fish or anything like that right now because I was planning on building the canopy or stand this weekend, so I wasn't stressing the fish out by lowering the water, because I'll just put the frags in a separate container, like a tub or whatnot. Put the water into the 30-gallon bin there that I have. Put the stand in. Put the tank in. Start filling it back up with the water. Get the back up to pretty well room temperature. A couple hours after that, put the frags back into it. So the frags, I would imagine, would have been able to survive. So that's that. Probably running a bit long here, so I'll wrap it up with that. There's my macroalgae. I need to sell some of that or something, so you can see a little bit of diatoms up there. So here's my 20-gallon long saltwater reef tank set up. So please rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know some information on some of the different corals here. If you have questions, I'll answer them as best as I can. If not, I'll ask my local forum, which is NewHampshireFragSwap.com. Go ahead and go to it. There's sections for other states around, like Maine, Mass, Vermont, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and even for like otherwise in this continental U.S. for like Midwest, Southwest, and all that other stuff. So go to it, check that out, go through the different forums, see what people are talking about, try to see if you can talk to him about different areas to try to set up your own frag form or whatnot. So it's a good thing. So here we are with the 20-gallon tank. Let me know what you think. Please rate, comment, subscribe again. Okay, bye.